Hello, everybody. I am Box of Chalupas, and welcome back to Harvest Moon, Light of Hope. This video might end up just being a compilation. I'm gonna just kind of do a little bit of mining and growing crops and all that stuff. I'm not gonna do anything too much with the actual story or building stuff. Well, I might, but it might just end up being a compilation of things. I do apologize if the sound sounds worse than it usually does. It's such a nice day out. I've got some windows open. And I know people are mowing their lawns, so this might be not great. Doesn't help that the room I'm in doesn't really have great sound. It's not soundproofing at all. So again, I apologize. So let's go into it. All right. I figure I can probably use this time to just kind of talk. For those of you, right now, time of this recording, I only have 9 subscribers, and 8 of them I know personally, but a few months back, I moved. I completely uprooted my life and moved away to a new town. Not new to me, but I haven't lived here since I was in high school. But yeah, got a job, been working it. What am I doing? But it's been kind of interesting, just being here. Struggling a bit here and there to find time to work on this. Finally getting into a set schedule at work. And honestly, I'll probably be looking for a second job. I'm going to level 6. Alright, I'm gonna carve some of this out before I even go for... Oh, no! Damn it! My finger slipped. Nah, I just... Muscle memory, I just automatically went to... Alright, well, won't do there then. So as I said before, I don't think it generates underneath one of those, so I'm going to stick to that theory for now. But yeah, I've been here a few months now. No. And in the next few months, my life will change a little bit more as far as living situations. Don't know if any of this will actually make it into the video, but I'm just going to keep talking. It's been weird. My job, before I had worked for bigger, more what I don't want to say well-known companies, just because like unless it's a spit, there's one that I worked for that was like it's a very specific like setting that you would come across this company. I'm not gonna say the names. People who are subscribed to me know me. They know who I work for. It's the company that, well, one or two companies that I worked for. That's like, I worked in the same place for multiple years. Went through a couple different companies. Because of contracts. This isn't gonna make it into the video. Anyway, but you know, my it's weird working for a place where it's actually owned by specific people. So that's kind of been nice. Just because they seem to care a little more. Not a little more, a lot more. I have definitely in past job had managers and bosses that have cared, but not to the extent of my current bosses. You know, there'd be things I'll just randomly mention one day, and then like a week later they'd be like, "Hey, how's that going?" I'm like, "Oh, great." Yeah, it's weird. I don't remember. What do I have for materials right now? I might, what do I got? Okay. What do I have for stone? 20? Or 19? I think I need 20 or 25. Oh! Oh, they're not. Okay. I thought these were... That's right. They end up being a little bit bigger. Oh, I wish it would rain. Weird thing about these games, I don't know if it... I don't remember if it applies to this game too, but in one of the other Harvest Moon games that I mentioned in one of the first videos of this playthrough, I mentioned you know, because when it rains you don't have to water, but also if it's snowing you don't have to water. I don't remember if that applies to this game, but I know in another one it does, which kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't. It's weird because, like, yeah, it's just weird. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'll go to the mine. Yeah. These next few days are just gonna be back and forth into the mine until I get enough to fix up the spring, and then I will be able to use that to do this more often in a day. Oh, I forgot to check how much I needed still. And I'm pretty sure I have enough money to do it. I remember. I remember where I'm at in the story. I need to get a fishing rod, I believe. I don't think I have it yet. No. Okay. I need to get a fishing rod, because it's mentioned that there's a piece of the other piece of that tablet is underwater. Oh, here we go. Okay, silver, stone. All right. I'm pretty sure it was 20 stone to fix that up. Once I run out of there we go. Stamina. I will go check. It might actually be stone material. I know some of them require that. Let's see, any other changes in my life that I need to talk about? I do have a lot of games that I'm going to be doing videos for, but I'm going to try and keep the number of playthroughs down a bit. I'm not going to do like 6 at once. Eventually, I do want to go back to doing Minecraft videos. But right now with my setup, I know I've mentioned it before, like, it's... I don't know what it is when I'm editing. You've probably noticed I don't edit out a lot of, like, sounds now, just because I'm, like... Not because I hate them, but because, like... They only really bother me if I'm listening to them through headphones. Like, if you're listening through just, like, speakers, you don't really notice them, they're just tip-tap. But, like, in my headphones, you can not only hear, like, it's not just, it's, and I don't know if that's what other people are hearing too. I don't know if it's just my headphones are weird, because, I mean, these are kind of older headphones. Not too old, but I do need to get more, new ones eventually. Alright, I'm gonna go down to the next floor and just... Oh, no. It might just be my headphones, but... Yeah, it just... For whatever reason, that bothers me. Like, you know, when I'm editing videos like this, where I'm using a controller, the sound of me hitting a button or a trigger does not bother me, like, at all. Like, it still annoys me when I can clearly hear it. Oh. No, stop talking to her. I don't want to talk to her. Why would I want to talk to her? Actually, I need to figure out what each person likes. I know she likes bamboo shoots, so I'm gonna give her one. This little kid. I can have it? Nice, thanks. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, that's hardwood lumber. God. Alright. Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and turn some of these ores into gems and plates. But anyway, yeah, it just doesn't bother me with the clicks of buttons. It's just the keyboard ones, and I don't know what it is. Like, the thing about my keyboard is it's supposed, and the mouse, I bought them specifically because they were supposed to be, like, silent. Not silent, but, like, soft. You're not supposed to hear them, but it might just be the way that I'm using them. Like, maybe I'm just putting too much pressure on them or something, but, like, it's very clear that they're not what they're supposed to be. I know there are some, like, lower quality keyboards that are very silent. I've actually come across some of them, but I don't know how good they are. for like gaming, and it's not like I do like super hardcore gaming, you know. Do I have any Onyx? I don't think I do. But yeah, I don't want to buy it and then it end up being crap. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see. Silver, bronze. Silver, bronze. Okay, so I just need a lot of silver, bronze, and then cosmos. I don't remember. I think they're either summer or fall is the cosmos. Because summer I know definitely are sunflowers. Alright, so let's see. I got bronze. Got a lot of that. I'm not gonna do that just yet, just because I don't have the flowers that I need, which is, it's weird needing flowers to do upgrades. It doesn't make sense, which is really the only negative thing I really have to say about this game. I don't remember if the other games have you do that with like flowers and like vegetables or whatever. It just doesn't make sense. And I don't like it. Alright. I'm gonna fill my watering can now so I don't have to deal with it later. I'm an idiot. I could be getting more for stone from that. I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? The other thing with, you know, this channel, it's supposed to be an edit. I'm doing this, one, because I had always kind of wanted to do ooh, it's raining. Make a YouTube channel. I had, you know, I was inspired by a couple of different YouTubers like years ago. I'm like, I want to do that. But then I kind of, not really lost interest, but like I was in a very weird spot and I was like, why am I even bothering doing this? Like, I'm not going to go anywhere with this. So I just kind of gave up. And then, you know, I mentioned uprooting my life and all this change. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to start I'm going to start up my YouTube channel again during a time where I have very little time because I'm traveling a lot and getting ready to move and dealing with all this crap. Join the Explorers Come one day. I need to catch one of the fairies I saw before. Will you help me get some treats to lure them out? Bread. Oh. Wait. Wheat? I don't... Is there... I don't have any items that I can... Okay. I don't remember... I think some of these things, I'm pretty sure... Like, some of these requests I get when I do a certain thing. Like, I won't start getting certain requests until I get animals, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. Or, not so much get animals, but when I, rebuild the barn and have access to those. Oh, tulips. Okay. Alright, we'll go back to level 6. Yeah. So I got a little more stamina that I can work with. Where was I? I don't remember what I was saying. Which has kind of been a theme on this episode. It's kind of been a theme on this video. Why did I do that? Oh well. remember where those were, so I kind of screwed myself a little. Oh, I don't know if this is what I was talking about right before I lost track, but with the YouTube channel, you know, the whole idea, I mean, damn it, muscle memory. You know, one to, you know, make a channel. Someday, maybe make this more than a hobby, who knows. But, like, you know, the main reason I started this was because I wanted to... I've never been good with, you know, learning new things. I didn't, you know, I dropped out of college. I have an associate's degree, but I dropped out while working towards a bachelor's. So, like, I never... I don't know. School just never was... felt like it was for me. So I kind of gave up on it. And, oh boy. But, you know, lately I'm like, you know, I kind of want to, you know, I see all these YouTube channels where it's like amazing effects and animations, and I was like, I kind of want to learn to do that. But, you know, so that's kind of been the whole idea of this channel, was to just kind of teach myself how to do video editing. And I really haven't made too much progress in learning. I haven't taken the time to just kind of sit down and, like, you know, watch some tutorials on how to do audio. And it's kind of something I need to work on. In all honesty, I should probably get checked for, like, ADHD or something. I'm not trying to self-diagnose myself or anything like that. It's just, you know, I see some of the signs of myself. One of the things that I do notice that, you know, a lot of people kind of say is a possible sign of it is caffeine energy drinks. Like, I don't get energy from them. Most of the time, it just makes me super tired, which I guess is sort of a thing. Like, a symptom of ADHD is that caffeine and all that has a opposite effect. Not sure how true that actually is. I just know that it's... Oh, I didn't know I could do it. Alright. What do I... Oh. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Actually, I'll get rid of some rocks. Nope. Damn it. But yeah, eventually I want to just kind of sit down on a day off, not worry about recording or editing or doing any housework or anything, and just learn how to do that. Hey there, Box of Chalupas. I think I can bother you for some Oregon. I feel fine, but Melanie worries about me too much. Will you do it? Sure. Iron ore? Yeah. Okay. And tomato seeds, which I won't be able to plant until summer. Alright. So I already have the ore, so I'll just go give it to him now. Where is he? Is he here? Yeah, he's here. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna sell stuff to you as well. Is he up here or is he... No, okay. I am gonna grab this though. Oh, I can get up here too. I just realized. So this is another spot where I can like clear out and plant stuff. Here, let me pull this up. Oh, nope. Information. Okay. So under terrain, it shows you which terrains it works best in. So from left to right, I don't know what the first two are actually. I think one of them is just like my regular terrain, like on the farm. I think there's another area that's the second spot. I'd have to check, but the third one is sort of a marshy area, and that area hasn't been unlocked at all yet. Like, I have to get to a certain point in the story to actually unlock that. So yeah, that's gonna have to wait, but it's an area I have to fix up a bridge to get to, in the southern area. And then the far right, there's a little cracked earth. That is this stuff right here. And then you got this house over here, which this is Garrett's house, I believe. What's his name? Edmund. I'm getting ahead of myself. Garrett is another character, I believe. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to end the video here. I will be doing some more mining before the next video. But yeah, this went on a little bit longer than I kind of wanted it to, but that's fine. So thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.